Hi, good evening. I am Murali PG, going to have the classes Unacademy under this category. So with respect to Unacademy, it is one of the very good platform to achieve your Karnataka CET exam. You can have different types of topics regarding with biology and going to have the MCQs, etc. So detailed classes will going to have different aspects. Okay. So this Unacademy is going to have the importance regarding with our Karnataka CET. So a warm welcome to Unacademy, and here we are with my first topic under this YouTube channel. So that is reproduction in organism, the first part. So let us have the discussion regarding with the classes. Okay. So good evening everybody. So this is Murali PG going to have the class with respect to our Karnataka CET exam. So this is biology topics. So myself Murali PG going to deal with the reproduction in organism, the part first. Okay. So let us have the discussion of the following questions. So it is MCQ on reproduction in organism. So let us have the start. Let us have the questions. So with respect to this class, so an outgrowth, the first question of today's class, reproduction in organism. The outgrowth from the parental unicellular organism giving rise to a new individual is what? So an outgrowth from the parental unicellular organism will going to have with the unicellular organism is going to give new individual. So what is that particular aspects here in the case of our study? So there are two important concepts, that is sexual reproduction and asexual reproduction. One second. So there are two important concepts in the reproduction criteria, that is sexual and asexual reproduction. So with respect to this concept, so an outgrowth from the parental unicellular organism. Parental unicellular organism will going to give rise to new individual. What is that structure? In the case of asexual reproduction, here there are four important concepts. The options are there. One is called gemma. Second one is budding. The budding, and conidia third, and gemule is the fourth one. So let us have the answer now. So answer for this one is budding. So bud or budding is going to be present, and it is the one of the outgrowth from the parental body, and after the complete growth, here that young bud is going to detach from the parent body. So results in the development of a new individual. For example, if you take in the case of yeast, budding is a common procedure where asexual reproduction is the methodology. So asexual reproduction, under that budding is one of the phenomena. Okay, here budding is the answer for the first question. Okay, now let us move on to the second question. A clone is a group of individuals. Clone is a group of individuals obtained through. So cloning phenomena. This is also related with the asexual reproduction, or in case of plant, it is the vegetative reproduction. So a clone is a group of individuals obtained through A, that is self-pollination, B, vegetative propagation, C, hybridization, and D, it is cross-pollination. So what is that phenomenon? So self-pollination, hybridization, cross-pollination. So what about the options? Self-pollination refers to involvement of gamete. Hybridization, hybrid plants. Cross-pollination, once again the crossing over is there, so variation will going to occur, new species will arise, or with the new characters, new organisms will arise. That is the new generation. But what about vegetative propagation? Vegetative propagations will going to have the actual answer, because clone is identical offsprings among themselves, and also they are identical with their parents. So clone is a group of individual obtained through vegetative propagation, and also it is because of here there is no involvement of gamete, there is no crossing over, so vegetative propagation is going to give the actual clone. So some of the students given the right answer, that is B is the right answer, that is a vegetative propagation. So here the propagules, the new offsprings among themselves are identical, and with respect to their parent they are identical. So genetically they are identical, so it is the clone. So that is the second question. So let us move on to the third question. So leaf cuttings are vegetative propagules in which plant? Here leaf cuttings. So leaf is going to be utilized as propagules for the development of new plant. In the right side I given one picture. So this is what the example for a plant where the leaf can be utilized as a propagule for the development of new plant. So which is the right option? Sansevieria, apple, lemon, raspberry. So with respect to these four options, here apple is not possible, lemon no, raspberry is not the right option, sansevieria. So this plant, that is what I given the A option, so this peak belonging to that plant, that option. So sansevieria. So here this is utilized as a indoor plant, as a decorative plant. So leaf can be utilized for the production of new plant. So leaf cuttings are utilized as vegetative propagules in this condition. Okay, so that is the answer. So here This is the option Sansevieria, that is for this plant. So answer for third question is A is the right answer. Okay, A is the right answer. Next question. In wedge grafting method, just a minute. In the wedge grafting method, V-shaped notch in the scion, S-shaped notch in the scion, V-shaped notch in the stalk, and S-shaped notch in the stalk. So which is the right option here? So if you take our grafting methodology, there are different types of grafting. With respect to this wedge grafting method, or generally the grafting method, there are two parts. One is scion, another one is stalk. Stalk is present in the base, scion is going to be fixed above that stalk. So in the wedge grafting methodology, we are going to have the particular here. If you take the stalk, we are going to make the cuttings like this. So V-shaped cutting will going to appear with respect to that thing, isn't it? So V-shaped cutting marutte like this, and this is what stalk. Above that stalk, scion is going to be placed like this. This is the scion portion. Above that stalk V-shaped cutting, scion is going to be fixed. So V-shaped notch in the stalk. Above that notch, the required plant of our interest, that scion cutting is going to be placed here. So as a result of that, later wrapping will be there with respect to that region, and growth of that scion above the stalk is going to be appear. So that is what the thing of wedge grafting. So the right answer is V-shaped notch in the stalk here. So that is the answer. So answer is C for the third question. So answer is C for the third question. Okay. Sorry, fourth question. It is answer is C. Next question. Turions are seen in which plant? So if you take turions, so what is turions here? Turions are seen in where? Utricularia, then Bryophyllum, then Kalanchoe and Citrus. So what is this turions? Turions are the winter bud produced from the plant, and this bud will going to remain in the bottom of the lake or that pond. When they got good environmental condition, they will going to have the growth. So that is called turions. So in the right side, I given one pick. So this will going to produce the turion, and this plant, it is the utricularia. So utricularia is, this is the our utricularia. So this plant will going to produce that turion, the winter bud. That bud will remain in the bottom of the lake or that pond or that aquatic ecosystem, and when the favorable condition reaches, that will going to give young plant of that utricularia. So answer for fifth one, it is A. A is the answer. Okay. So that is the question number 5. We got answer is A. So this is the plant of utricularia. Okay. Next point here. Next question, let us see. Air layering is done in which plant? So air layering is a methodology in the case of our plant under grafting. So lychee, apple, then potato and gooseberry. So air layering means what? With respect to this methodology, above the soil level in the branches, good to grown branches, we are removing the external skin of that branch. External skin of that branch is going to be removed, and in that area, so in this area, a little amount of moisture retaining materials are going to be placed and wrapped with the cloth, and we are putting some water every day, and after a few days we can observe the production of root from that area, and later this branch is going to be separated out from the parent body, and it is going to be grown into a separate plant. So that is what we can say air layering. So air layering is going to be done in the case of some of the plants, and especially in the fruit yielding plants. So here in the following option, which is the right option for this air layering methodology. So with respect to this one, the correct option, it is the A, that is lychee. Lychee is the right option for question number A. Okay, sorry, question number 6. Right option is the lychee. Okay. So air layering is a methodology under vegetative propagation, and it is one of the grafting technology utilized to get plants. Okay. So answer for sixth one, it is A. If you have any doubt, you can ask through chat box. Okay, I will going to answer if you have any doubt. So my dear students, if you have any doubt, please ask in the chat box. So next, let us move on to the next question. So here, the next question. Soridia are special spores developed in the sporangia of what? Soridia. Soridia structure is going to be produced as a special spores in the following option. So fungi, rhizopus, lichens and penicillium. So which is the right one? So answer for this question. So here, Soridia are the special spores which are going to be produced in case of the given option, that is lichens. So lichens is the answer. Lichen is the answer. What is lichen? It is a modification of or combination It's a combination of algae and fungi, isn't it? So algae and fungi going to give the lichen. So Suridia are specialized spores developed in the sporangia of this lichen, and it is asexual method of reproduction in the case of lichens. Okay. So in the KCET or in our CET exam, usually they will ask with respect to our syllabus, but related to syllabus they may ask the related topics, some additional questions they may ask in the indirect level. Okay. So next let us have the next question. Performance of athletes and race horses has been claimed to increase by consuming what? So this is one of the application part of plant product or related with the reproduction. The reproductive cells are going to be utilized as one of the energy supplementary molecule. So athletes and race horses are going to be treated with this byproduct or product of this reproductive cells. So question number 8, that is spores, seed, male flowers, and the fourth one D, pollen. Okay. So here yeah, you can give the answer, my dear students. It is the pollen grains, pollen grains, because in this one pollen tablets are there, pollen syrups are going to be made, and it is given to the particular athletes or race horses to get good energy. So pollen grains are good energy supplementary molecules. Okay. So that is question number 8. D is the right answer. Okay. Next question number 9. What is zoospores? So what is zoospores? Motile spores seen in algae. Motile asexual spores. Motile asexual spores in fungi. Motile asexual spores in algae and fungi. What is the answer? Motile spores seen in algae, motile asexual spores, motile asexual spores in fungi, and motile asexual spores in algae and fungi. So zoospores are going to be produced as asexual spores. So question number 9, for this we can say zoospores are going to be produced, and it is what? The actual asexual spores, isn't it? It is actually the asexual spores in algae and fungi, but it is motile. Motile asexual spores in algae and fungi, that is zoospore formation. Next question. Which of the following is hermaphrodite? What is hermaphrodite? You can answer through comment box or chat box. So what is hermaphrodite? Yes, answers are there, but what is hermaphrodite? Anyone can type through chat box. Here, ant, aphid, earthworm, liver fluke. So which is the right answer? It is the earthworm. So earthworm is the right answer for this particular phenomenon. Okay, earthworm is the right answer. So Arthvam, in that male and female sex organs are present in the same individual, and bisexual. Hermaphrodite means bisexual. Male and female sex organs are present in the same individual, and this Arthvam, even though it is having male and female sex organ in the same individual, the assistance of another Arthvam is needed to complete the life cycle or to complete the reproductive cycle, because the Arthvam A will donate the packets of sperms to Arthvam B, and B will going to donate that sperms to Arthvam A by juxtaposing with each other. So that is what in the sexual life cycle of Arthvam. So even though it is bisexual, that phenomenon is there, that one problem of juxtaposing and the exchange of gametes. The fertilized eggs of reptile and birds are covered with the calcareous shell. Of course, eggs of reptile and birds are covered with the calcareous shell. That is a common phenomenon. Due to this, the zygote passes from which phase? Zygote is going to be formed after the gamete fusion or fertilization. So here the four options what I given here, this is growth phase, vegetative phase, development phase, or incubation phase. So due to the zygote, so zygote passes from which phase? It is what anyone can answer for the question number 11. So fertilized egg of reptile and birds are covered with the calcareous shell. Due to this, zygote passes from which phase? That is incubation phase. So incubation is there. So incubation is needed for this conversion from zygote to the actual offspring. So incubation phase is there with respect to reptile. For example, if you take snake, then birds, of course, they are having incubation phase. So as a result of that, the egg is going to be incubated. So zygote is converted into a small individual organism inside that calcareous shell. Calcareous shell will provide additional support and protection to the entire organism that is present inside. Okay, the next question. So answer for 11th one, I think over, isn't it? 11th one, it is incubation phase. So D is the answer. And next one, 12th one. So 12th question. In angiosperm, which parts of the flowers wither and fall off? Withering of that parts of the flower and fall off. It will going to detach. So with respect to this question, the sepals, petals, stamen, all of the three. So here sepals, petals, stamen, all of the three, which is the right answer. Yes, Jatin, it is A, some of them are given D, all the three, some of them given all the three. So which is the right answer for 12th one? It is D, that is all the three, because here usually in the flowers, angiosperm, sepals and petals are non-essential part of the flower, and stamen is the reproductive part. After the pollination, no need of stamen. So all the three parts will going to fall off, wither and fall off. Only the gynoecium portion, the carpel with the ovary with the ovules. Ovule develop into seed and ovary develop into fruit, isn't it? So that is happening. So in the case of 12th question, all the three things are going to fall off or wither, and in some condition, one exception, in case of Solanaceae, persistent calyx is there. So sepal's individual unit, the calyx individual unit is a sepal, and sepals will going to be present even though the fruit is matured. In the case of brinjal, persistent calyx. Calyx will persist till the detachment of that fruit from the plant after ripening. So answer for 12th one, it is D is the right answer. Okay. Next, 13th one. In angiosperms, which part of the flowers attached with the plant body? Calyx, corolla, gynoecium, androecium. So here in angiosperms, which part of the flower attached with the plant body? Calyx, corolla, gynoecium, and androecium. So attachment of flower to the plant, that is through gynoecium. It is through gynoecium. So C is the answer for 13th one. Okay. So if you have any doubt, you can ask. I will clarify through chat box. Okay. Then 14th one. In asexual reproduction, embryo sac developed from which part? In asexual reproduction, in a sexual reproduction, it is not asexual. In sexual reproduction, in sexual reproduction, not asexual. In sexual reproduction, the embryo sac developed from which part? It is not asexual, sorry. Okay. It is not asexual, it is sexual. Okay. So in sexual reproduction, embryo sac develop from which part of the flower? Pollen grain, ovum, then ovary, and mother megaspore. So pollen grain, ovum, ovary, mother megaspore. So for 14th one. So answer is D. For 14th one, answer is D. Okay. So in sexual reproduction, embryo sac develop from megaspore mother cell. So same word, megaspore mother cell, that is also right. Okay. In sexual reproduction, embryo sac develop from which part? That is megaspore mother cell. So answer is D is the right answer for this question. Okay. So D is the right answer. Mother megaspore or megaspore mother cell. Both are right. Okay. So here the mother megaspore or megaspore mother cell. Okay, megaspore mother cell. So answer is D for the question number 14th. So D is the right answer. Next, 15th question. In Amorphophallus and Colocasia, vegetative reproduction occurs by which plant organ? So Amorphophallus and Colocasia undergone modification where vegetative propagules are going to be utilized for the production of new plant. So vegetative reproduction occurs by which plant organ of that particular plant. So particular name is there for that organ, with respect to Amorphophallus and Colocasia. So the given option, tuber stem, bulbil, corm and offset. So here it is a corm. It is the corm is the right answer for 15th one. So underground modification with respect to propagation. In the case of Amorphophallus and Colocasia, that plant organ is called corm. C is the right answer for 15th question. Next, 16th question. What is the eye of potato? What is the eye of potato? So if you take one potato, what is the eye of potato? So here these are the eyes of the potato, and from here you can make out the origin of new bud, isn't it? So if you are keeping the potato as it is for long duration of time, white colored bud will going to appear. When the potatoes are kept in a moisture nature, you will going to make that white color bud. So it is what we can say it as bud. So eye of potato, it is the bud. Eye of potato is the bud. One type of vegetative reproduction. Okay, one type of vegetative reproduction. So yes. Next question. Which type of vegetative reproduction occurs in grape and hibiscus? So if you take a grape and hibiscus plant, which type of reproduction, vegetative reproduction will going to occur? So here cutting, layering, by-seed, grafting. So four options are there. So grape, and that is Vinis vinifera, and hibiscus. So it is by grafting, by seed, layering and cutting. It is by stem cutting. Okay, it is by stem cutting we can have that particular production of offspring through vegetative reproduction. So production of offspring through vegetative reproduction, that is cutting. So stem cutting can be utilized to grow a new plant in the case of grape, Vinis vinifera, and hibiscus rosa sinensis or hibiscus plant. So that is the methodology followed in the case of our nursery, etc., isn't it? So answer for 17th one, it is A is the right answer. A is the right answer. Okay. Next question number 18. Find out mismatched from the following. So mismatched group here: lawn grass, runner, mango, grafting, lemon by embryo grafting, and bamboo, it is grafting. So which is the mismatched one? With respect to vegetative propagation, we can say this one. Lawn grass, it is runner, is right, runner. Grasses are going to grow very fast by using the internodal region and nodal region. So nodal region is having a particular part where the roots are going to arise, that is right. Mango, of course, it is grafting is done. So grafting is done in the case of mango, and lemon by embryo grafting, and bamboo it is by grafting. So which one is the right one here? So question number here it is. So D is the right answer, where one second, D is the right answer where grafting is not applicable with respect to bamboo. Okay, the remaining three are applicable with our asexual reproduction. Okay, so that is the right answer is a D for 18th one. Next question 19. Which one is best? Stalk, scion, cutting, ABC. For 19th one, which one is best? That is D is the answer. So D is the answer where stalk, scion and cutting all are best with respect to, all are required with respect to asexual reproduction or vegetative propagation under grafting, isn't it? So answer for D, it is 19th, it is D. Answer for 19th, it is D. So next question. Which method is used for vegetative reproduction and reproduction, the development of banana plant? So which method is used for the vegetative reproduction in the development of banana plant? So banana plant alli use ಮಾಡುವಂತಹ process ಯಾವುದು? That is a vegetative reproduction. Which is the process? So cutting, layering, grafting, bud grafting. So here the question number 20, it is the cutting. So underground stem is there, the cutting of that one can be utilized for the purpose to have the grafting thing. So not grafting, the growth of new plant. So layering, grafting, bud grafting alla bananadalli, it is the cutting. Underground part of the stem is going to be taken. So that is A is the right answer for 20th question. Then 21st. Which organism becomes reproductive due to deficiency of mitosis and meiosis? So here which organism? Dog, amoeba, grasshopper, earthworm. Dog is not the right answer, of course. Grasshopper, earthworm, amoeba. So here answer is amoeba. Their binary fission is there. So amoeba, where sexual reproduction is in the asexual reproduction we can observe binary fission. So binary fission is the answer for 21st question. Okay, 21st question. B is the answer for 21st question. In which circumstances pseudopodial spore are produced? Pseudopodial spore are produced. 22nd. In the normal condition, in the favorable condition, in the unfavorable condition, specific condition. Pseudopodial spores are produced during the unfavorable condition. During the unfavorable condition, the pseudopodial spores are going to be produced. So answer for 22nd, it is C is the right answer. Okay. Not favorable, it is unfavorable season. Then question number 23. In which asexual reproduction 3-layered encyst develop? So here the additional covering is going to be developed in the asexual reproduction with respect to following option: binary fission, multiple fission, sporulation and fragmentation. So it is the sporulation. Answer for 23, it is C, sporulation. During the sporulation methodology, when the production of that spores, we can observe 3-layered encyst or covering will be there. So that is needed to protect the internal matter. Okay. So 23 question, C is the answer for 23. Okay, C is the answer for 23rd question. Next, 24th question. Which type of asexual reproduction takes place in cycon and spongilla? Cycon and spongilla. Exo budding, endo budding, fragmentation, division. So question number 24, it is endo budding phenomenon. Endo budding is the right answer. So cycon or spongilla, that is belonging to phylum Porifera, where we can observe the internal development of budding phenomena. So it is endo budding phenomena. So budding, of course, it is asexual reproduction. In the Porifera member, in the multicellular organism, we can observe that phenomena. Multicellular organism is primitive non-chordata. Here I am talking with respect to animals. So it is the endo-budding phenomenon is there in case of asexual reproduction with respect to cycon and spongilla. Okay. Next, 25th. Asexual reproduction takes place by which method in Dictyota and Fucus? Asexual reproduction takes place by which method in case of Dictyota and Fucus? Here by bud method, binary fission, multiple fission and fragmentation. So here we can observe it is the bud method. So answer for 25th, it is A, bud method. Budding phenomena is there. Okay. Next, question number 26. Yes, 26th question. Okay. Flagellated spore is known as what? Flagellated spores are known as what? It is the non-flagellated spore, motile spore, spore, heterospore. So 26th. So here flagellated spore. Flagella is for locomotion. So the answer should be motile spore. Motile spore. So flagellated spore is known as motile spore. So these motile spores are going to show the movement because of the vibratile flagella, and it is important for this spore with respect to their movement. So answer for 26, it is B is the right answer. Yes, B is the right answer. 27. Conidia spore is known as what? Motile spore, non-flagellated spore, spore and heterospore. 27. Conidia spore is known as what? Whether it is having flagella? No. So it is not motile spore. It is not just a spore. It is not heterospore. Different types. So it is not different types of spore. Heterospore. It is non-flagellated spore. In the case of fungi, we can observe conidia formation above the fruiting body. So chain of spores are there. Conidia. They are non-flagellated spores. So answer for 27th, it is B is the right answer. B is the right answer. Non-flagellated spore. Next, 28. In which reproductive system plants, animals and fungi are differentiated morphologically, histologically and physiologically? In which reproductive system plant, animal and fungi are differentiated morphologically, histologically and physiologically? So 28, that is sexual reproduction. Asexual alla, not vegetative, not artificial reproduction. It is in the case of sexual reproduction. So mode of sexual reproduction is different from plant, animal, fungi with respect to the morphological feature, morphologically and histologically with respect to their tissue level, and physiologically. So appearance, their function wise, and the tissue level or cell level, it is different with respect to animals, plants and fungi. So answer is B for 28. So 28, B is the right answer. Next, 29th question. Which are the various stages of sexual reproduction? Which are the various stages of sexual reproduction? Growth, development, differentiation, pre-fertilization, fertilization, post-fertilization, fertilization, post-fertilization, pre-fertilization, gametogenesis, gamete transfer, gamete fertilization. So in the sequential way we have to set this one along with the right concept. So in the case of sexual reproduction there are 3 stages, isn't it? So answer here is B, pre-fertilization, fertilization and post-fertilization. 3 events are there. In the pre-fertilization, gametogenesis refers to gamete production is there, and second step is gamete transfer. In the case of plant, it is the pollination criteria. In the case of animal, transport of the gamete, maybe if it is internal fertilization or external fertilization. So external fertilization, if it is the gametes are going to be released into water, and internal fertilization, gametes are going to be lodged into the female reproductive tract. So for that production of gametes should be there. In the case of animal, it is gametogenesis, under that oogenesis phenomena and spermatogenesis phenomena. In the case of plant point of view, it is microsporogenesis for the production of pollen grain and megasporogenesis for the production of ovule. Then after that fertilization is there, pollen grain will fall on the stigma compatible type of stigma, pollen grain will going to germinate, production of pollen tube, and results in the transfer of male gamete into the ovary to the ovule region where egg is there, fertilization, double fertilization is there, generally in the case of angiosperm. Coming to the animal point of view, external fertilization in the case of fishes and in the case of amphibia, internal fertilization in majority of higher animals, and as a result of fertilization, zygote is going to be formed. That zygote later undergo cleavages, results in the entry into post-fertilization event. Post-fertilization event means what? After the zygote. Zygote is a link between one generation to the next generation. From parent generation to the offspring generation, the zygote is the link. Post-fertilization event where zygote develops into embryo. Embryogenesis phenomena will be there. If it is plant, ovule develops into seed, ovary develops into fruit. Okay, zygote develops into embryo. If it is animal, zygote develops into embryo, embryogenesis phenomena. So the animals will going to give new offspring, oviparous or viviparous type. So these are the events of various stages of sexual reproduction. So it is divided into mainly 3 steps. In that, sub-steps are there. So sexual reproduction is a elaborate process. It is a complex process when comparing with asexual reproduction or vegetative reproduction in the case of plant. So one of the main difference here. In the sexual reproduction, gamete production is there. In the asexual reproduction, no gamete production. In the asexual reproduction, it is easier method and less complicated, observed in the lower grade of animal, plants, and in some of the other plants, vegetative reproduction, higher plants. Whereas sexual reproduction is observed in plants, angiosperms, and in the case of animal, higher animal sexual reproduction is common. Sexual reproduction will give variation. Asexual reproduction will going to give clones. There is no genetic variation among the offspring and also between the offspring and parent, isn't it? So these are the major comparison between sexual and asexual reproduction. So with respect to this question, B is the right answer for 29th question. Next, 30th question. How many chromosome numbers are seen in onion and housefly during meiosis? So during meiosis, what is the number of chromosomes? So meiosis is one of the important phenomena to convert diploid natured cell into haploid natured cell. Diploid spore mother cell, diploid gamete mother cell is converted into haploid gamete. So during the meiosis, reduction division is there. Reduction division refers to, it is the division of chromosomes into half. So chromosome number will become half in the oncoming cell. So before the meiosis, what is the number of chromosomes in the case of onion and housefly? So options are 32, 12, 16, 12, 16, 6, 32, 6, isn't it? So answer for this one is C, that is 16 and 6. In the case of onion, it is 16, 2n condition diploid, and 6 in the housefly. Okay. In our case, if you take, it is 46 chromosome. In the case of human being, before the meiosis, what is the number of chromosome? It is the 46. When gametes are going to be formed, it is 23, isn't it? So in the diploid nature, it is considered as 23 pair, the first 46. In our case, here I asked onion and housefly, it is about 16 and 12. Okay, 16 and 12. So this is about the actual questions of today's class. So if you are having any doubt, you can ask with respect to this session. Okay. So Unacademy is one of the platform to crack or to achieve goal in your Karnataka oncoming CET, and I am happy to say that I am going to take already taken some of the classes regarding with the special course and plus class. So please download unacademy.com, download the app from unacademy.com, and you can join to the special course, and you can join for the plus course also. So my reference code is MuraliPG853057, and you will going to get different concepts regarding with biology and other topics also, other subject topics. And here MCQs will be there, weekly quiz will be there, and elaborate discussion of topics will be there in the plus course. And you can subscribe for plus course after seeing the special course. So special classes will be there every morning from my side. So I will going to take biology only, and my full name is Murali PG. Okay, so be prepared for this Karnataka CET. It is going to begin in the end of this month, and of course good preparation is needed to achieve good thing in the exam. Okay, myself once again I am saying that join Unacademy, download the app from unacademy.com. ಸೊ ಗೂಗಲ್ ಪ್ಲೇ ಸ್ಟೋರಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅನ್ಅಕಾಡೆಮಿ ಅಂತ ಆ್ಯಪ್ ಇದೆ, ಡೌನ್ಲೋಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಲೇಟರ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ದ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ ವಿತ್ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಟು ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಕೋರ್ಸ್, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ವಾಚ್ ದ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಫಾರ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ. ಸೊ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ platform in the education field, one of the biggest platform in the education field, the Unacademy. And here especially in Karnataka CET we are going to tell something in Kannada also, okay, if you want. And in the chat box during the class, if you have any doubt you can ask, and some of them are given the answers in the chat box. Okay, so tomorrow the special classes are there, and after 2 days once again I am coming with some more questions related with the reproduction criteria. Okay, not tomorrow, maybe day after tomorrow I will be there the same time 6 o'clock to take the YouTube class regarding with the continuation of this concept, reproduction in organism. Okay, so please join to the Unacademy. Once again I am telling, from Google Play Store you will going to get the app, and you can download it, and you can subscribe for plus class. You can watch the YouTube channel, YouTube class, and also with respect to special class through that app. Okay, there also you can get more topics regarding with the different subjects. Okay, different subjects. So that is important for you to crack Karnataka CET, the oncoming Karnataka CET exam. So by this I will going to end this session. So thank you one and all. Okay, thank you one and all. I hope you will going to join to the special class and plus course under this Unacademy to achieve a good goal in the oncoming CET, Karnataka CET exam. Okay, thank you.